Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
That human being came out of me. I mean, as you rightly say, we can never even begin to grasp what that must feel like, which is why there is this amazing, I guess, incredible bond generally between mother and child. And just the knowledge that you brought into life another human being is quite fantastic. Maybe, as you say, maybe the actual process of giving birth, where there is clearly some pain. Some women say that it's not too bad, others say it is bad. I guess it depends on the person, but it clearly isn't enough for many people who have children to stop them having any more. And so I think, in fact, I think women's brains on this are wired so that they remember pain a bit differently to the male, so that it kind of, they're more able, in surprising ways, really, to cope with very bad pain in a way that perhaps men can't. So that's, I agree with you, really. It's a pro, and I expect a lot of women would say that. I mean, the other side of that maybe is in relationships, with couples. Some women might say, oh, well, men have it easy. We have to think about, being careful, precautions about not getting pregnant. They can just walk away and we could be left holding the baby. So I guess there are elements like that where, in a sense, the woman will always feel she's got to be very responsible for taking those precautions. But maybe that's another kind of subject. So another one we talked about was sort of related to that women, in fact, this I guess would be a negative, because we're going to move on now to think about some of those negatives. But the fact that they have that time of the month whereby an egg is produced, etc., etc. And it's not just a physical blood thing, is it? It's a hormonal, emotional thing that can affect a woman at that time. So I guess that would be viewed as a negative by many women. I think in the surveys, it certainly suggests that they view it as such. Would you say? Excuse me.
I don't know, because there's got to be benefits to it. There's got to be some benefits to it, and I'm talking about health-wise. So I would say is a positive or a pro.
A positive, yeah. Okay, well, just to finish off the positive. Sorry to interrupt you there. There are some others. I mean, women, I think we touched on this last week, but just to remind ourselves, we said that women are cleaner than men, which is probably, again, part of their maternal instincts, to be careful, to be clean around the new baby and things like that. So probably true that women are cleaner. Their senses are more finely tuned to various things. And I think we said before that women apparently use both sides of their brain much more in unison, whereas men tend to focus on one side or the other. And that makes them very good at multitasking. I mean, women are known to be good at multitasking. So that would be another, very much a pro, an advantage. And maybe the last one, before we go on to the apparent downside, would be clothing options. And I think we talked about that before, whereby women without judgment can choose to wear masculine or feminine types of apparel, types of clothing, without that judgment or being laughed at or viewed as strange. Whereas, short of declaring Scottishness or maybe Irishness, a man can't sort of wear a dress or a skirt. Some do if that's their inclination, but they do so with the risk, I guess, of being, ridiculed perhaps by some. So I think women have much easier to express how they're feeling through their clothing options, what they choose to wear on a particular day. They've got a vast range of things they can do to express their personality, their mood, that just any part of what they're thinking, really. Whereas with us guys, I suppose we're limited to sort of a suit, trousers, jeans, shorts, and that's pretty much it. So that's one comparison, the clothing options between the two, that probably many women would say is an advantage. So yeah, they're the. Can you think of any other advantages we mentioned last week?
Yeah.
I think we
It
probably covered them,
was
didn't we?
hinting. There was the one about I just remembered just now while you was talking.
Well,
Um,
one we did say, so just to sort of help you there, we
yeah.
talked about being ladylike, and I saw a definition in one of these researches which says how to act ladylike, and this is what girls, I guess, are taught and trained when they're young. Carry
Mm.
on.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.